Hello, welcome back. We are on the Manage Your Lifestyle, just finishing out cash flow planning. We're going to do a quick review of what a budget is and what it's great for, and then move into why cash flow planning is a great way for you to manage your money and feel in control. So cash flow versus budgets. Well, 77% of Canadians can build a basic budget. So why aren't they, and why can't they stick to them? According to Statistics Canada, there was $1.86 in credit market debt for every dollar of household disposable income. So if you're finding it hard to stick to your budget, you're not alone. Budgeting actually provides awareness, doesn't necessarily provide action. And yes, it's good to be aware of what you're spending money on, and it's not necessarily going to get you into making some changes. So something's not working there. And we often review budgets in retrospect after we've already spent the money. The word budget can bring up some feelings. Restrictive, giving up, sacrifice. What do I have to give up? What can't I have? Why am I working so hard? And also make wrong. Are you making yourself wrong? I can't stick to a budget. I can't manage a budget. That doesn't help. Budgets are great, and they're really great for anything with a specific time frame and a beginning or an end. So think about planning a wedding or a celebration, doing some renos, events, gifts, vacations, those kind of things, really great, and you can easily manage them. They've got a beginning and an end. When we're categorizing how we spend, there's a few different ways to look at it. So I'll review a couple and then show the one that I find works best with my clients. So fixed versus variable. So you've probably heard that. What are the things I've got to pay every month? The necessities, insurance, investments, savings, bills, and then what are the variable expenses, the things that go up and down? So like gasoline, groceries, eating out. Well, there's a lot of effort to track these and too little impact, making it hard to want to stick to. So for instance, if you've given yourself $150 to spend on gas, and then you're trying to figure out, okay, can I drive today? Should I not be driving? It's a lot of work. So it makes it hard to stick to. So lots of effort and not a lot of impact. Then there is needs versus wants. Sounds a little more simple. Okay, what do I need to live and what do I want to live? Well, people's needs and wants vary. That's one thing. So even in a household, there can be disagreements about what is a need. So for instance, someone like me, a gym membership is a need. Someone else would find that to be a want. So there are some values, etc., that can come into play there. And there's a lot of transactions and a lot of daily expenses. So a lot of transactions, and there's a risk of overspending. So think about going to the grocery store when you're hungry versus going with a list and sticking exactly to the list. The dollar amount that the bill is much different. So that's one way to look at it. And why do we find this kind of tracking of money overwhelming? Well, there's a lot of categories that we can slot our money in. Electronic spending means that the connection between what we're spending is very tenuous. So we're just tapping or we're using our phone. So there's not a direct correlation that money's coming in and going out in a certain way. It's a high effort to track. And there is something called ego depletion. So imagine that you've got a fixed amount of decision-making ability, and as you move through that decision-making ability and you've run out of gas, basically in that area, then it's harder to make good decisions. So ego depletion can affect the way we spend our money. Committed versus spendable seems to be a way that people can really embrace, and it can make you fall in love with how you're managing your money. So think of committed as low emotional risk, low frequency. So your mortgage payment or your rent, your insurance policies, the savings that you've agreed to commit to and put in your savings account every month. Even gasoline can go on that side of the sheet. And then spendable, high emotional risk and high frequency. So there's a risk of overspending. Think about standing in the Starbucks line, somebody's texting you, you grab a little snack that you weren't actually intending to buy because you're not exactly focused. So those things do happen. It's easier to manage, and you don't have to track every penny because you have a certain amount of spendable that fits into your goals and values, and you're spending it however you want. Groceries do go in the spendable category. I am going to make that comment again. Some people have a little bit of a hard time getting their head around that, but it really is a high risk spend, especially when we have big box stores. We're going in to save money on groceries and we're walking out with a brand new set of towels that happen to be on sale. So we really didn't save any money. Cash flow planning provides ease, consistency, flexibility. That makes it much easier for people to stick to. You can stay on target and feel as if you're in control rather than somebody's telling you what to spend your money on. That was a really quick rundown of what cash flow planning looks like. If you'd like more information, you can always reach out to me and I'd be happy to have a conversation with you about it. Remember, you can follow me on LinkedIn and you can see me on YouTube. All my back catalog of videos is on YouTube also. I'm Maura from Do Money Like It Makes Sense. Thanks for following along. I really believe that if you address every single piece on this pyramid, you're going to have a strong financial foundation and a great financial future. Have a great day.